everybody, Denise here. I hope you're all enjoying your first day of 2023. I hope you're having a fantastic day. I'm better than I was yesterday. I'm still in a lot of pain, but much better than yesterday. Today I have a story to tell you, but first of all, thank you everybody who is subscribing, watching and commenting on my channel. I do appreciate very, very much. I'm not sure how much background I need to tell you about this, but let's just say that I've been divorced for over a year, and I wanted a holiday. And so in February or March I went into travel agents and asked them to find me a holiday towards the end of the year, so I'd have time for paying it off and everything. So the travel agent looked through the brochures and everything, and she found me a holiday in Benidorm at the 12th of December. Fantastic. And it was all inclusive, which was perfect. So I went in and I paid off the holiday and everything, and then saved up my spending money. And then I got to the hotel, which was really, really nice, and I met lots of people there. Once they knew I was there on my own, I was asked to join them for their, whatever they were doing, and it was really nice. And I really had a really good time. And then on my third night, I was in the dining room having dinner, and there was this gentleman sat on the table next to me, also on his own, eating his dinner. So to cut a long story short, we decided to sit together. And then after that, he said he was going for a drink in the bar before he went to watch a show. He was going to watch a comedian in the town, but he wanted to have a drink before he left. So we had a drink together. We got chit-chatting and everything else and talking. And the next time we looked up, it was midnight. We sat there for 2 or 3 hours minimum, and we talked about everything under the sun that you can imagine, and we arranged to have a walk out the next day in Benidorm along the seafront, maybe have a coffee somewhere or something. So we did that, and we got back, and we ate our evening meal together, and he was going home the day after. So we didn't have an awful lot of time together, and he asked for my phone number, so I gave him my phone number. And after he then went home, and I went home 2 days after that. And he did phone a few days after I got home, and he was saying how this trip was to get home and everything, and that he really wanted to see me again and everything, and could I actually meet him for Christmas. And I couldn't. I had to turn around and say no, I can't do that. I'm working, being a nurse and everything. You're always working on the holidays. But I said to him, look, I do have New Year's Day off, and I do have the 2nd of January off. So if you want to come down on New Year's Eve, I'll make us a dinner and you can stay with me, and we'll do something. So he came down on New Year's Eve, and we had a dinner, and then we went out for a few drinks, really nice. And then the next day, he decided he wanted to go on a little trip. But it was New Year's Day, so we didn't do much. We just stayed in and watched telly and that. But on the 2nd of January, he was going on the 3rd, but on the 2nd of January, he decided he would like to go on a trip to somewhere. So we went to Southport and we had fish and chips there and we had a good time. And we really had a good time, and that's how I met my second husband. We have now been together for 16 years. 14th of December was our anniversary for meeting, and of course New Year was the day that we actually went out on our first date. So New Year is important to both of us. Today it's my husband who's going to be cooking the Sunday dinner for me. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that little story. There are other stories that I can tell you later on, but I thought this one was very appropriate for this time of year, and that you'd enjoy finding out how I met my present husband, which I can never thank Jesus enough for. I don't know what I'd do without him. He is such a nice, easygoing man, and I love him to bits. And I don't want to get too sentimental, but you know what I mean. It's just so yeah. So I hope you enjoyed that story. And if you don't know, this is Bonnie. She is. Can I have this, darling? Yeah, a good girl. So this is Bonnie. She's wearing this little outfit I bought for her. It's tiny baby size, 7.5 pound weight, and it's really nice. It's knitted, and it's got a beautiful lacy collar, and it's in like a dark peachy colour. It's really pretty, and it's like she's got a pair of leggings and the jumper, and the leggings are elasticated with a little bow on the front, and she just looks so cosy in that. I just wanted to show you this little sweet girl today. So this is my little Bonnie, and she's been nursing her little hippo today, which don't be alarmed, but it has a squeak. I don't know why they put a squeak in there. It has a squeak. So I'm now going to go and have a cup of tea. By the way, if you don't know, I love my tea. I wouldn't be without a cup of tea for anything else. My favourite drink is a cup of tea. I like a coffee very occasionally, and I like hot chocolate in the winter, but tea is my favourite. If I have a cold drink, it's usually a Pepsi, or if I can't get Pepsi, it's a Coca-Cola. I do like that in the summertime, but I still wouldn't be without my tea. And that takes me back to my mum and dad, actually, in my mum and dad's house. There was 5 of us, mum and dad, and me, myself and 2 brothers. And I can guarantee that the kettle and the teapot in our house never got cold. There was always somebody making a pot of tea. So that's where I get that from. So I'm now going to go and have a cup of tea, and I'm going to enjoy a mince pie, and have a fabulous day, everyone. I don't know if I'll be on later. I may come on a bit later on, but I hope you enjoyed seeing little Bonnie here, and I hope you enjoyed my little story, yeah, so I'll speak to you all very soon. So enjoy the rest of your day, everybody, and love, blessings, and everything that you wish in the world. I hope happens for you in 2023. So yeah, so little Bonnie's going to wave and say bye bye, everybody. Bye bye. Bye, everyone. Bye. We'll see you soon. Bye.